This iconic Canadian comedy series was described as brilliant political satire followed by a fart joke.
Vote Dion. He is to Canada what René is to me. Experienced, kind of old, and just a bit creepy.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton, and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're speaking with Don Ferguson about his time with the Royal Canadian Air Farce. So we'll kind of do a lightning round here where you give us the first thing that comes to your mind. So the first thing I want to know is the funniest behind-the-scenes story you can recall.
I can think of a funny scene, the funniest scene on camera. We did season 15 live, and one of our guys, Craig Lozon, was playing a British doctor wearing a funny little mustache in a sketch about a virus that was supposed to have hit in the United Kingdom, and the virus made people puke.
What can you tell us about the vomiting virus?
Well, what do you need to know? There's no great mystery as to what it is. It's a virus and it makes you vomit. Simple. One day you don't feel so good and then you vomit.
So we had wired him up so he would puke. And he got into it, and he started spraying it all over his co-star. And then so she started to break up. He started to break up. His mustache came off. And of course it was live, and that made it even worse. It was like, the kind of thing where you're not supposed to laugh, and it makes it even funnier, the fact that you can't laugh. That was one moment that totally broke me up.
I see you have your work cut out for you. Good luck in the coming days.
Thank you, Lisa.
What was the favorite impression that you did?
Trudeau.
You want to give me a brief one?
Well, Pierre Trudeau was popular for so long, and he got away with things like giving people the finger and telling people to off, and I mean, how can you not love somebody who's your leader, who's cool enough to do that?
A favorite skit that you guys ever did?
For me, I think that was the very first time we ever did the chicken cannon. That was hilarious. Because we hadn't planned it to go as badly as it did. And it was the failure to adequately plan for it that made it so funny. And afterwards we made sure that we kept some of those things that happened in future versions of the chicken cannon.
Fire! Invade that, George W.
Best and worst reactions by people that you skewered?
The best reactions came from politicians who were comfortable in their skin and had a sense of humor. Jean Charest was great. He was one of our best performers ever. Preston Manning was fabulous. He really got into saying reform, and I actually, when he was on the show one time, he wasn't saying it properly, and I said, no, you got to give it more, and he eventually did. But he was totally into it. He was so relaxed in his own skin. The most uncomfortable moments, what would they be? We generally didn't have a lot because people were, when they came on the show, they already knew. We had some difficult times with a couple of cabinet ministers who shall remain nameless because they thought they didn't have to listen to our direction, and that never worked. But I won't name names.
Fair enough. They probably just look stupid if they don't listen to you.
Yeah, and they're long gone, so who cares?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.